that too, when I was driving to the game today. Obviously, it's annoying because there were way too many Caitlin fans in our but like, it just kudos because it's amazing to see so many people in this basketball jersey. It's amazing to see the excitement and the joy that comes out of that. So although I feel like our Dallas fans could have done better, I had mixed feelings, obviously, seeing all the Caitlin jerseys in our home, but it's an amazing time for women's basketball, and it's just great how far we've come. It's just fun. Yeah, it's good.
Satou Sabally publicly praised Caitlin Clark, calling her the face of the league, a comment that seemed to sting Angel Reese deeply. Reese's reaction might have been less severe, if not for her previous remark on a TikTok post highlighting Sabally's photo shoot for the 3-on-3 league by Unrivaled Media. As Sabally gears up to join Phantom BC in the new league, Reese, who is also competing with Rose BC, added a one-word compliment on the post. That word was sparked. A wave of reactions from fans on social media, particularly on X, formerly Twitter. One of Reese's followers even encouraged her to recruit Satou Sabally to the Chicago Sky, speculating on a potential free agency move. Other fans joined in, fueling the buzz about Reese possibly bringing the 26-year-old to the Sky. In other news, over 98% of viewers watched without subscribing. It costs nothing but makes a huge difference for us, so have you clicked the subscribe button yet? To top it all off, during a press conference last Thursday, Sabally confirmed to reporters that she had played her final game in Dallas.
Also, you're one of the top free agents in this year. So, I mean, do you have any ideas of what you might prioritize, or do you plan to stay in Dallas next season?
Yeah, I mean, I've already communicated with Dallas how grateful I am because they've made this a home for me for the past years, and I'm working with them together and finding a next home for me because I've already played my last game in Dallas. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for free agency. I'm able to talk to a lot of players outside the league because I have not played on a different team yet. And I'm excited to get to know them more on a personable level, but also knowing how they approach the game. And I just love having basketball conversations and high-level IQ conversations about the game.
Satou Sabally's time with the Dallas Wings has officially come to a close. Whether she enters free agency to sign with a new team or the Wings use their core player designation to execute a sign and trade, it's clear that her future lies elsewhere. Order to Annie Sabally of the Chicago Sun-Times, Sabally's next destination is unlikely to be Chicago. This revelation has sparked widespread speculation among fans, who are now debating where she might land. While multiple teams have expressed interest, the Chicago Sky are reportedly not in the mix, as confirmed by league sources. Reports suggest the Indiana Fever and the New York Liberty are potential suitors for Sabally. However, for the Liberty to reunite the Sabally sisters, they would need to free up cap space. Pointing to the possibility of a sign-and-trader arrangement, the question remains, where will Sabally find her next home? With her undeniable talent, the basketball world is eagerly watching to see where her journey continues.
I will fit best in the future.
Would you want to play with your sister?
Where does Satou Sabally fit best in the future? Could she reunite with her sister? The upcoming Unrivaled League season, featuring Satou Sabally and Sabrina Ionescu, has sparked speculation about a potential reunion in the WNBA. Sabally, who accepted a pay cut last year to sign a one-year deal with the Dallas Wings, worth $195,000, has announced she won't re-sign with the team. She will officially enter free agency on January 21st. Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky may still be searching for ways to leverage their No. 3 pick in the WNBA draft to secure Angel Reese, a talented co-star, though Sabally is unlikely to be part of that equation. After 4 years with the Wings, Sabally has become one of the most sought-after players in free agency. The Dallas Wings are expected to use their core player designation on her, allowing them to sign and then trade her to a preferred destination once free agency begins. Sabally has confirmed she has played her final game for Dallas and is looking to sign with a new team this offseason. One of the most talked about destinations for Sabally is the Indiana Fever, led by rising star Caitlin Clark. As Clark concludes her rookie season in the WNBA, she aims to elevate her team into playoff contention, With the help of key roster additions, Sabally's skill set and experience could make her an ideal complement to Clark's dynamic play. Additionally, rumors of Sabally's departure from Dallas have gained traction after her comments about Clark went viral, further fueling speculation about where she will land next. As the offseason unfolds, all eyes are on Sabally and the exciting possibilities her next move could bring.
I think the WNBA narrative right now is Caitlin Clark, and I think that's a good narrative, but it's also not the only narrative. Caitlin is an amazing generational talent, and she's going to do amazing things. You're the number one pick. People are going to go after you, whether it's for the right or wrong reasons, because they see greatness in you. And what the WNBA is measuring one type of greatness against the other greatness. There's just so much more to the WNBA than Caitlin, but Caitlin is the face right now, and that's also good. She's selling out gyms. Why would you hate against that? We had a sold out home opener. I think it was a practice game. Like, it wasn't even serious. We benefited from that because now we have all our fans there and they're excited, and you have new people coming into a market. She is her own economy, and that is amazing. And she's being paid her worth. And now we need to get other women on board to get paid their worth, because she's the reflection of what should happen in women's sports.
Satou Sabally recently appeared on Paul George's podcast, where the two discussed the WNBA's growth and the significant impact Caitlin Clark has had on its popularity. Sabally praised Clark, acknowledging her as the face of the league and noting that her influence has brought positive results, such as increased viewership for women's basketball. However, she also emphasized that there is much more to celebrate across the entire WNBA beyond Clark's contributions. The Dallas Wings star spoke highly of Clark's effect on the league, but maintained that the spotlight should be shared among other players as well. Sabally's remarks have sparked conversations about her future in the WNBA, particularly after she liked social media posts suggesting she should join the Indiana Fever following the 2024 season. As a two-time All-Star, Sabally's moves are closely watched, and fans are now speculating whether her time in Dallas is truly coming to an end. Could she be headed to Indiana to team up with Caitlin Clark? The prospect of Sabally leaving the Wings has only intensified the intrigue around her next career step.
She hit both free throws and then...
The first question has been answered. Satou Sabally has reportedly informed the Dallas Wings of her desire to leave the team. This makes her the second star potentially on the move this offseason, following Jewel Lloyd's trade request in early December. As speculation about Sabally's departure grows, a clip from her appearance on Podcast P with Paul George has resurfaced, adding fuel to the rumors. In the video, Sabally discusses the Caitlin Clark effect, sharing her perspective on how the rookie handles criticism. While some WNBA superstars have been critical of Clark, Sabally expressed her support, saying she hopes for Clark's success. She emphasized that there's a community of women in the league who want others to succeed, and criticized those who root for someone to succeed. If you want someone to fail, you're jealous. You can't prove your greatness by hoping someone else doesn't achieve theirs, Sabally said. Her heartfelt words about Clark have reignited trade rumors, with many fans speculating that Sabally could be heading to the Indiana Fever. Fever supporters view her comments as a potential hint at her future destination. So, what would it take for the Fever to land Sabally? According to Chloe Peterson of IndyStar, the Fever may need to trade forward Nalisa Smith, who is in the final year of her contract, along with the No. 8 pick in the draft, to secure Sabally. Before we continue, we'd appreciate your support. If you enjoy this WNBA content, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now, back to the discussion. Could the Fever make the moves necessary to bring Sabally on board? Fans and analysts alike will be closely watching how this unfolds as free agency heats up.
3. Sabally.
in the second half.
Morgan as Russell finishes on the other end. Here's with an answer. More seconds between the clock is down here for a de facto final possession. Sabally jump shot.
Weird season last year.
Practice. Of course no one knows what's going on. The first day of practice, of course everybody on time.
First day of practice, of course I already broke a weight.
It's the first day of practice. Of course no one knows the schedule. It's the first
Break. That's one of the reasons Dallas is now picked 8th in the preseason polls for the WNBA because of what she did last year, the WNBA's most improved player.
Satou came out of her shell last year, and she, I think, took the league by storm.
Gives her 1,000 in the NBA career, and we got an injury on the floor. We got
I could hear her seated, and she suffered that knee injury, grabbing her ankle. You just hope that it stuns you at first and be able to walk it off. Limping not much, but
Satou Sabally. She is a player we've been talking about, those people who are fans of the Indiana Fever, and we have said we would love Satou to come on over to Indiana because they weren't thinking that she was going to hang out in Dallas. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore. With free agency blossoming, opening up in just 2 days on January 11th, Satou said, why wait? I'm over here in Unrivaled, and I'm over here talking a little WNBA because you asked. And so I just got to say this. Satou Sabally,